Hello and welcome to SimbaviTravels, and you're watching episode 5 of our Portugal series, and we are starting day 2 in Lisbon.
Good morning, and this is day 2 in Lisbon. Now we've been told the weather today is going to be a little grey, which means we seem to have gotten the Amsterdam weather along with us to Lisbon, but we still have a lot of things that we're going to do today. So first we're definitely going to the Funicular. The Funicular is like a tram, but it's just a single block of train that takes you from the bottom of the mountain up the hill, and there's lots of graffiti around it, so I'm going to put tons of pictures of that. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to go to a market which is called the Timeout Market, which is actually an indoor warehouse that's converted into a gazillion different restaurants. So you have different restaurants offering all sorts of food. So we're going to go there because it's indoor. So we're hoping that that's going to be fun. And the third thing we're going to do, Avi, what do you think we're going to do?
LX Factory.
Okay, awesome. And we've been told that Sunday is great for this destination called the LX Factory. And the LX Factory is also a old warehouse that has now been converted into hipster stores and lots of bars and cafes.
But before we do anything, we start with breakfast. And that's why me and Avi head downstairs to where Lisboa Park offers their yummy breakfast. And as you can see, I munched on my sausages and pineapple, and so did Avi, and we finally left the hotel for some amazing sightseeing. So as promised, our first stop was the Funicular. The Funicular, like I told you, is this colorful tram that goes from up the hill, down the hill, and then down the hill, up the hill. And it is so much fun to travel on one of these because as you cross the streets, they're all full of graffiti, so colorful, and it's just really fun on this rickety tram. It's just so cute, and you can see all the people walking by, and you can wave at them, and then you can see lots and lots of graffiti like I told you, and everyone's trying to click these really colorful trams that they're seeing. And just look at all of that graffiti. Isn't it just so awesome? So me and Avi actually took the tram up, but we decided to walk back down because it was just so fun. I wanted to click photos with each of those murals, and then of course we saw one which said Lisboa 2022. So of course we had to get ourselves clicked in front of that, and it was just a very fun thing to do. And then we went over to the LX Factory. Wow, what a treat. Now this place is just full of, like you can see, art on the walls, cobbled streets, lots of stores, this amazing library, and of course again tons and tons of graffiti. And someone stuck gazillion stickers on the wall, and then it has cafes, colored stairs, and then you have dining places where there are musicians. It's just a wonderful place to be at on any weekend. You can stroll about, you can spend hours if you'd like. You can sit and people watch, and there are just so many different shops selling so many different things that is just wonderful to see. And just look at that art. I mean, really, I don't think I've seen some of this really well done street art before. And of course, look at those telephones. I mean, I haven't seen so many colored telephones and bright lights and all of these trinkets, paper mache things. It was so fun. It was so fun to hang around. I clicked everything I liked, as always. And as soon as I got hungry, we went to Timeout Market. So this was a perfect day for indoor travel in Lisbon. So we went to Timeout Market and we enjoyed ourselves to all the food possible. And if that wasn't enough, we actually ended up at an Indian restaurant having barfi. Yes, the best barfi in town. Went back to hotel, went to sleep, got up the next morning and hit Rozio Square. Now, everything that we missed, we had to cover today because we were driving to Sintra. And before that, we hit to the Rozio Square, clicked lots of photos here, hung about and had breakfast. Of course, the water fountain in the middle is so beautiful. And we saw dogs with their colorful clothes. And next, if you're right there, you should also go to the Commercio. Again, one of the biggest squares in Lisbon. So wide. You can see the bright blue sky. Just it's gigantic, and right across it is the water. So it's a perfect place to be on a sunny day. You can enjoy the water, sit by it, have the Commercio in the background. A lovely place to spend some good time, see the bridge in the back. And again, all these places can be traveled through with tuk-tuks. Of course, Avi was driving me around, but you can get to all these places with tuk-tuks. You can walk there. You can have your e-bikes and e-scooters. All of them can take you around in Lisbon. So there are lots of ways to travel when in Lisbon. And then we drove across the bridge because our next destination and the last destination of Lisbon was Pillar 7. So on this bridge, they've actually made something called Pillar 7, where you can go up in an elevator to the highest point in the pillar, and that's exactly what we did. But before that, we actually drove across this bridge, very similar to the San Francisco Bridge.
You can see the views of Lisbon across, and it's about
80 meters high.
18 meters high, 26 floors, and we're literally standing where the cars are gushing by on the bridge. We're on this platform which is absolutely transparent. We're literally in the sky. It is absolutely stunning. We're loving it. It's me and Avi on Valentine's Day at one of the highest points in Lisbon. Please see the view and enjoy it as much as I am.
And finally saying bye-bye Lisbon and hello to Sintra. So just about 30 minutes from Lisbon is this beautiful town of Sintra, and we had the best host who actually drove us in his tuk-tuk all around this mountain, showing us all the castles, and it was such a sight. So when in Sintra, there are a few things that you can do. You can either spend an entire day walking in and out of these castles and appreciating all the architecture. Or you can do what we did, which is just sit on one of these tuk-tuks and have this guided tour where your driver will drive you to the most amazing spots and get you to click lots and lots of photos. And finally, enjoy Sintra in its entirety. So this, my friends, was day 2 in Lisbon. Hope you enjoyed SimbaviTravels to Portugal episode 5. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, share, comment, and see you next time. Bye.